What if the greatest carbon capture system on Earth isn't a machine, isn't a forest, and wasn't built by human hands? What if it's been quietly working beneath 2 miles of freezing pitch-black water for millions of years and we're only just beginning to understand how it actually works? The deep ocean, a place so remote, so crushing, so utterly alien that we've explored less of it than we have the surface of the moon. And yet, down there, in the dark, something extraordinary is happening. Something that scientists are now realizing is far more powerful and far more complex than any climate model ever predicted. Here's what we thought we knew. For decades, the scientific consensus was relatively straightforward. The ocean absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through a process called the biological pump. Tiny marine organisms, like phytoplankton, pull CO2 out of the air during photosynthesis near the surface. When they die, their carbon-rich bodies sink. Some of that carbon reaches the seafloor and gets buried, gone for centuries, maybe millennia. Simple enough, right? Except it's not simple at all. And new research is revealing that we've been dramatically underestimating what the deep ocean is actually doing. Let's talk about the problem first, because it's bigger than most people realize. Humans are pumping roughly 37 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every single year. That number is staggering. And while forests, soils, and surface ocean waters absorb a significant portion of that, they can't keep up. The atmospheric concentration of CO2 keeps climbing. Global temperatures keep rising. The window to prevent the most catastrophic effects of climate change keeps narrowing. For years, scientists assumed the deep ocean, everything below 200 meters, was a relatively passive participant in all of this. A storage vault, yes, but not an active, dynamic system. New discoveries are completely overturning that assumption. Recent studies using advanced deep-sea sensors, autonomous underwater vehicles, and improved ocean modelling have revealed something remarkable. The deep ocean isn't just receiving carbon, it's actively processing it in ways nobody fully anticipated. First, there's the discovery of what researchers are calling carbon conveyor acceleration. Cold, dense water near the poles sinks rapidly, dragging dissolved carbon with it into the deep. Scientists always knew this happened, but new measurements show it's occurring with far greater efficiency than models suggested pulling carbon down before it can escape back into the atmosphere. Then there are the microbes. Deep-sea microbial communities, invisible, ancient, and incredibly diverse, are consuming and transforming carbon compounds in ways that effectively lock them out of the carbon cycle for thousands of years. A 2023 study found microbial activity at depths of over 4,000 meters that was actively converting dissolved organic carbon into stable, long-lasting forms. These microbes aren't just passengers in the deep ocean ecosystem. They're engineers. And perhaps most surprisingly, scientists have discovered that underwater mountains called seamounts create powerful upwelling and downwelling currents that dramatically increase how much carbon-rich water gets pulled into the deep. There are over 30,000 seamounts in the world's oceans. Most have never been studied. Each one may be quietly doing work we've never accounted for. So why does this matter so much? Because if the deep ocean is absorbing more carbon than we thought, our climate models need to be recalibrated. It means our predictions about how fast the planet warms and how much time we have to act may need significant revision. It also means the deep ocean is a fragile, irreplaceable ally in the fight against climate change, one that we're currently threatening with deep-sea mining proposals, plastic pollution, and ocean acidification caused by the very CO2 it's trying to absorb. Here's where it gets personal. Every choice we make on land ripples down into that darkness. The carbon from your car, your food, your energy use eventually interacts with these systems. And the health of the deep ocean depends on decisions being made right now by governments, by industries, and by individuals like you and me. One meaningful way to stay informed and reduce your own environmental footprint is by accessing reliable science-backed resources. Platforms and tools that help you understand your carbon impact, make smarter consumer choices, and support ocean conservation organizations doing critical research can make a real difference. Even small, consistent actions, choosing sustainable products, supporting marine protection policies, reducing single-use plastics, contribute to protecting the systems that are literally absorbing our mistakes. The deep ocean has been cleaning up after humanity for a long time. It can't do it forever, but right now, in this critical decade, every ton of carbon it absorbs buys us precious time. Scientists are racing to understand these systems better. Research vessels are deploying new sensors. Autonomous gliders are diving deeper than ever before. The picture coming back is both humbling and hopeful. The ocean is more powerful, more intelligent in its complexity, and more vital than we ever imagined. The question is whether we'll protect it long enough to let it keep doing what it does best. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden world beneath the waves, hit subscribe because there's so much more to explore. Drop a comment below. What part of deep ocean science surprises you most? And share this with someone who still